Now that I'm on a roll with these little videos, I want to talk about the players who left the club last week. I have a list here. We had Chantelle Boye-Hllorkah, we had Georgia Brougham, Megan Campbell, Lucy Fitzgerals, Connie Scofield as well, and Emma Mitchell-McCandy. Now, we'll start off with Connie Scofield. First of all, Connie was sent out on loan when January, so we kind of knew that she wasn't going to come back, especially when 2 days after she was sent out on loan, her number 8 jersey was given to Saki. So it was kind of obvious at that stage that Connie wouldn't be back. But when she did come back, when Sheffield played in London City, it was just like she was still playing for London City. We had a great time. Connie was something special. She always thanked you for coming to the games. And she was just a really personable, huggable kind of person. And I'm really sorry that she left. And yeah, what life. Emma went off injured at the game at Fulham in the FA Cup. Hasn't played since. She made the subs bench on the last 2 games. But to be honest, I thought she was actually gone before that. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe it was, I don't know. But Emma's contract was up and she wasn't coming back. Then Megan's contract was up. That was always going to be a slightly iffy one, I think. Meg is such a fantastic player. She, I think, could have easily been the captain of London City, and she probably should have been. It feels a little bit weird that she managed to get the world record like a couple of days before she left London City, and that there was a bit of a thing made out of that. But I mean, she's an amazing player. I'm delighted that she does have a world record, and yeah, she's Irish as well. Unfortunately, her leaving means that like all the Irish connections with London City are currently gone. But Megan, like, she can be injury prone, and she did break a bone in a pre-season game. It took her a while to get back, and then she was in and out a little bit. And there was one of the games, I can't remember which game it was, she went down in front of me, and she was not, how would you put it? She was like almost crying in pain, and she got up and walked away, or she got taken off that day with crutches, went off in crutches, and then was like fine a couple of days later. I don't know how she does it, but that was always going to be an iffy one with Meg, unfortunately. But she's such a fantastic player, and any team would be very, very lucky to have her. Got to talk about Baby G. What a personality, what a fantastic player. Just what really gets me sometimes is that you had all these signings coming in at the start of the year for London City, but when push came to shove and the team selection in the second half of the season started to settle down a bit, it was always the originals, as we like to call them, that came in and had to see out the games, whether it was the likes of G or Megan or maybe Maddie Wild or people like that were coming in and seeing out the game. And even Grace Neville getting her place in the starting lineup was absolutely fantastic. Before I speak about Lucy Fitzgerald, I'm going to talk about Chantelle Boye-Hllorkah. Letting Chaney go was not renewing her contract was a really, really interesting one, because she was the second highest scorer in the team. Such a talented player, and there was a little versatility I think that Chaney brought instead of when Freya Godfrey was playing. So Chaney would be playing on the left, and Sophia would be playing on the right, Sophia Jakobsen, and they often switched over and inverted, or whatever you want to call it, but they'd often switch over. And I noticed that when Freya was playing, they couldn't do that. So when Chaney was playing, there was that extra little thing going forward that they definitely could do. 6 goals in the league, fantastic player. She got her first professional hat-trick as well at Fulham this year. Really good player. She deserves to have a fantastic team, or to be in a fantastic team, and they're going to miss her. They're definitely going to miss her. But the one that really got me, and I'll tell you why this got me, I think there should have been more made of Lucy Fitzgerals' contract not being renewed. Lucy was one of two people, along with Grace Neville, who have been at the club from the very, very beginning. I will never forget the game against Arsenal last year in Prince's Park when Lucy was running rings around Caitlin Ford. It was absolutely amazing. She was absolutely brilliant, and she deserves to get football time. She deserves to go out there and be in a team where she gets regular football. She got playing a couple of times this year, but it was nowhere near what she can do or what she deserves, because she's a fantastic player. What got me as well about this was that Lucy is the club's only centurion, and all the players got just a usual, 5 individual pictures on a carousel on Instagram. And I think the fact that Lucy has been there from the very start, there could have been just a little bit extra made of that. We know that people come and go in life and football, and that players come and go, but I think because Lucy meant so much and was kind of the fabric, part of the fabric of London City, and I think a little bit more could have been just made of her departure and the departure of the other, because look, without any of these players we wouldn't be in the WSL right now, or about to go into the WSL. So yeah, what do you think? Who are they going to bring in instead? I think there's going to be some interesting chats coming up in new videos. So like, subscribe. Here I'm Nessie Mon, and elsewhere you're going to be LCLPride. Let me know what you think in the comments.